Once upon a time, in a kingdom filled with green valleys and flowing rivers, there lived a king named Ariston. His palace walls were made of marble, and his treasury overflowed with riches. But still, he wanted more. When his people brought him gifts, he demanded double. When farmers harvested crops, he took the best for himself, leaving them with scraps. Even the poor widow who begged for bread, he drove her away, saying, "The kingdom is mine, not yours." Ariston believed the world was created only for him. He thought power would make him eternal and wealth would keep him satisfied. But the truth was, the more he took, the emptier he felt inside. One night, while walking alone in his garden, Ariston heard the faint cries of a child. He followed the sound and found a little boy by the palace gate, trembling with hunger. "Please, Your Majesty," the child whispered, "my mother is sick and we have no food. Just one loaf of bread, please." But the king's heart was hard. He turned away, saying, "I cannot feed every beggar in this land. Leave me." The boy's eyes filled with tears as he whispered, "One day, O king, you too will beg." And no one will answer. Those words haunted Ariston, but he buried them deep under his pride. Years passed, his riches grew, but his people suffered. The rivers dried, the farms withered, and hunger spread across the kingdom. Rebellion rose, but Ariston only clutched his treasures tighter. Then, one stormy night, lightning struck the palace. Fire consumed the golden halls. Ariston ran, clutching a chest of jewels, but as he stumbled into the dark streets, he realized no one came to help him. The farmers he had stolen from, the widows he had rejected, the children he had abandoned, they all turned away. Alone and trembling, the mighty king fell to his knees. Hungry, homeless, forgotten. For the first time in his life, Ariston begged. He knocked on doors, crying for food, for water, for mercy, but every door remained shut. And then, at the very edge of the kingdom, he saw that same boy now, grown into a young man. With tears streaming down his face, Ariston whispered, "Please, forgive me. I am starving." The young man looked at him, and instead of anger, his heart was filled with compassion. He gave the king bread and water, saying softly, "Power fades, wealth burns, only love remains." And in that moment, Ariston wept not for his hunger, but for the years wasted chasing shadows. My friend, greed builds walls, but kindness builds bridges. You can own the world and still lose your soul, but a single act of love can live forever. Remember this: when your hands are too full of gold, you'll have no room left to hold love. Share what you have today before it's too late.